Hello. Camera on. Recording.
Hello again, people. So I was thinking, and this is a controversial topic that everybody has seen. Is the idea: do loud pipes actually save lives? I've seen people swear up and down that, oh, there's no way. And you know, there's that bumper sticker that says, if loud pipes save lives, imagine what learning to ride that thing could do. And it's not wrong. You know, it's a little mean, but it's not wrong. But there's a lot of people out there who swear there's no way a loud exhaust could ever make things safer. And they're forgetting a couple things. First off, that statement is wrong. Any statement like that is wrong. You can almost never, and I'm making one of those statements, you can almost never say never and be correct. Okay? There's times where it works, but the problem with it is if you say loud pipes never save lives, I can say I was riding through the streets of New Orleans on a loud ass cruiser, some little kid stepped out in front of me, I blipped the throttle, she looked up, saw me and jumped off the street and I didn't hit her. Probably saved her life because I was, 800 pounds of me in metal versus 30 pounds or 40 pounds of little kid. The kid probably would have died if I'd hit her. Now that's not taking into account the fact that I could have swerved or whatever. But the fact is, me blipping the throttle and her hearing it very possibly saved her life. And if you accept the fact that Ike, some of you remember Ike, was in the lane right beside me, literally right beside me. I have this on video, but I lost the file, or else I'd show it to you. We'd gone up there to visit Doc. He was right beside me. I had nowhere to swerve, and the brakes on that cruiser were not good. And rather than hit the horn, I was accelerating, and I literally just grabbed the clutch, and it spooled up and blipped at her, and she moved. So right there, I am comfortable in saying that my loud ass exhaust saved her life. Now, most of the people that say this is not possible say two things. A, loud pipes will not save the rider's life because the people in the car can't hear it. That's not entirely incorrect. Generally speaking, having a loud exhaust isn't going to help the rider a whole lot. It will help the car right beside you hear you. The car at the intersection in front of you is probably not going to hear it, unless it's straight pipes. But for the most part, it's not going to stop people from pulling out in front of you. But it can stop people from changing lanes into you. It can stop people from walking out into the street and you hitting them, and it can stop bicyclists from doing the same thing. And it can save their lives, not just yours. Your life is not the only one that matters. A lot of people think that that's the case. It's not. I'm sorry, you're not that special. They also like to say that you cannot hear a loud exhaust if you're in front of the motorcycle, and that's simply not true unless someone has found a way to make a motorcycle travel at about Mach 0.9 or faster. And even, frankly, even at Mach 0.9, the sound is still going to get there before the bike does, but not much. Unless you're breaking the sound barrier, the sound of the exhaust is in fact in front of you. It might not be as loud, and it's definitely not as loud as behind you, because yes, your exhaust has a megaphone effect, and yes, it's pointed behind you. However, once again, and I have video evidence of this. Well, Matt does anyway. St. Louis Matt. We were riding in the Ozarks, and he's got a video clip, and you can hear my VFR carving its way up the side of the mountain, and I'm going up a twisty, curvy road. You can hear it the whole time. So yeah, when the bike's pointed at you, you can still hear it. Hell, I can go stand on the streets of downtown Chattanooga, wait for a Harley to to come down the road, you're gonna hear it before he gets there. And that is the point, you know? The loud pipe save lives thing is usually incorrectly applied. That is the rider's problem. You cannot rely on your exhaust to save your ass. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. Usually, probably not. But it does make you more noticeable, especially to pedestrians and whatnot. So yeah, sorry to say, they can in fact help save lives. And you know, it may be a slim chance, but like I say, even if it only happens once, anywhere in the world at any time, if a loud exhaust has caused someone to not step out into traffic and get killed, then the statement "loud pipes save lives" does actually hold water, and the statement "no they don't" does not. And I don't care if you want to run a loud exhaust on your bike, or if you think somebody else's loud exhaust is annoying. That's fine. You're welcome to think that. A lot of people thought my VFR was obnoxious as hell. I'm one of them. I could not ride that bike without earplugs. It was ridiculous. And I never intended for it to be as loud as it was. I cut the mufflers in half, didn't quite realize I was cutting them in half until it was too late. And I fired it up and wanted to go hide. But it sounded good, so I was like, fuck it, it stays. I mean, most people were like, that's way too loud, but damn, it sounds awesome. And I think Wilkes even told me once, he's like, you know, I can hear you like from a mile behind you. Good, you know, that means you know I'm there somewhere. So yeah, they can be obnoxious, but that doesn't mean that it's entirely wrong to have them. You just don't really want to rely on them. And that is, like I said, that is a mistake that a lot of people make. But that's just food for thought, you know?
Recording stopped. Goodbye.